good, YouTube? It's your girl Cymphany.
It's your boy Jordan.
And we back with another movie.
So look, man, this is the same day as the last video. I was just looking for an excuse. I'm not gonna lie, I was just looking for an excuse to drive this. And I found one, I'm not gonna lie. This is great. Showing the view right quick. So remember, press the stick. Oh yeah, we're using the new camera. Completely forgot. I said and told y'all like, oh yeah, like when we get if I'm recording with the camera, be acting a fool. I'm acting a fool, y'all, but I'm multitasking at the same time and I'm driving. But y'all, I ain't gonna lie, like we enjoying this car, man. There go another Model Y right there, I'm telling you, bro, we are right now currently a part of the Tesla community, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. San Antonio got some views that'll make you start crying, bro. Like, oh my gosh, like look at these little mountains, man. We're coming up on it's like a big cross on a hill, guys. I don't even know what to say, but best road to really drive a car if you really just want to drive it. Cymphany's showing y'all right now, like where we at, man. It's great. Perfect excuse to test your wheels. You know what I'm saying? Test what you driving. Test your muscle. I really got to see how fast this thing could go, and I've come to realize I don't need to see how fast it can go. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't race. You feel me? And I'm not gonna lie. Too much power for sure. It'll gas your head up. I don't need none of that. But right now, we're just having an excuse to driving out, looking through the mountains, through the hills and valleys and things of that nature. And yeah, we're enjoying the car, man. It's a blessing to have this, for sure. No cap. I know I asked you already earlier, but like, what do you think of the car? Like, you saying something, but you ain't saying something. You get what I'm saying? Like, you saying something, but you ain't saying something.
I don't even know what that means.
Like, I don't know. You know how you be, like, when you really like something, you have moments where you, like, get, like, an energy burst about it, and then you shut up, and then you'll get an energy burst. But, like, talk to me, man. Talk to the kid. All right, I'm going to ask you this, because right now, it's like, it's like they fighting for attention. How you feel about the camera?
I love the camera.
You love the camera? Don't forget, you gotta talk louder because you ain't got a mic.
I love the camera. I ain't gonna lie, like I really rock with the camera for real. We left our mic at the crib. He just grabbed camera, didn't bring the case. He just grabbed the camera and we just left or whatever. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either though. But now I really do. Like I really love the camera for real. I'm not gonna lie, like it's mad simple, easy to navigate, easy to walk out the crib with it. Like, you know, like I ain't gonna lie, we about to be going crazy, like for real, bro. Like no disrespect, like I'm gonna miss my phone a little bit, like recording with my phone, like recording our videos with my phone, but we needed this for multiple reasons, and I decided not to. I was like, dang, we gotta buy more SD cards. We definitely have to buy more SD cards, and not just for this camera, but even for our main camera as well. We do need to buy more SD cards for sure. So camera, 10 out of 10. My bad, y'all. I'm looking for the cross because he seen the cross a long time ago, and then like he seen the cross before I seen it, and then he came and he said to me that he seen the cross, and he just said like that day he was just praying, you know, just in prayer in the car by himself and listening to gospel music and everything like that. And the next thing you know, he looks to his side and he sees a cross. So one day I told him, I was like, I want to see it, and so we came, like he took me to the way that we're going right now. And I was able to see it. So I'm looking for the cross so I can show it to y'all, flip the camera around and flip it and show y'all. As far as the Tesla, I'm not gonna lie, it's like I'm trying to be bougie about it. I'm trying to be cool, calm, and collected. about it. But I really, like, honestly though, I really like, I love it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not a materialistic person, to be honest with you. I'm not really into like cars and need a name brand this and name brand that. Like, that's not really who I am. And technically for a car, for me, I'm like, I just need to get from point A to point B. But I feel like as I got older and, you know, started building a family and things like that, you know, my certain things changed, bless you. Not the brand names, not this, not the brands, but I do have to say, out of every car that I have been in and all that good things, I like the Tesla. I generally love the Tesla. It does make you feel like you're a part of a certain community, like when you driving past other Tesla owners. And a lot of times it's like they peeking at you, but some don't try to make it obvious, others do. It makes you feel like you're a part of like a certain community. I feel like that's cute, you know, like that's cute, and that's cute.
That's cute.
It's cute, you know what I'm saying? You know, but it's cute. I like that, you know. And to be honest, just being able to rent a Tesla to do what we're doing right now, to be able to get the camera and all this stuff, like in the end, you know, I'm definitely grateful for it. You know, I'm grateful to God for it, because like I said, we ain't gonna lie to y'all, we used some of our taxes, you know, for some of this stuff, and honestly it was an investment. But even saying it was with our taxes, in reality it was still with God that we were able to do this, you know what I'm saying? So because God could have been, because technically 9 out of 10 you could have just spent all your taxes on bills, and we didn't run into that. And I was prepared to run into that with taxes because of the fact that I lost my job, you know, last year. So but yeah, so outside of that though, I definitely love the car. I love the camera, you know. Now I gotta get more SD cards for the camera,
just to keep it on deck, because I mean, like, the card that we got right now, it's cool. It's like, is that 1 to 5?
It's 512 gigabytes. Yeah, so we got a 512 gigabyte. I'll probably be thinking about getting like a couple more 512, but also getting like probably like a couple of terabytes.
It's coming.
It's coming, y'all.
Just hold it forward. Oh wait, is it coming? It's coming. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah. I don't care.
Look at the view. First of all,
I gotta slow down, bro. Look at the view.
Yo, y'all can't even see. It's like a. It's like a mid. Can I zoom in? Can I zoom it in? Where'd they go?
You lifted it up. Pull it back down.
Where'd they go?
It's on the screen. The zoom thing is on the screen.
It's okay. Oh,
jeez.
I'm used to my phone. I'm used to the phone. I haven't had to hold a camera in like how long? I mean, a camera in how long?
Yeah, it's right up there. There you go, right there.
Look at him. Praise God. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Praise God. Praise Him. Praise Him. You see that right there? Yes.
Yeah, man. Like I said, San Antonio got some views to it.
San Antonio has views to it, but something else that we've noticed about Texas as a whole is, to be honest, this state in its full entirety is a very God-fearing state. No matter where you are, like, it doesn't matter what part you in, they're very huge on God, and that's important. Like, that's really important, you know. Obviously you're gonna, you know, the state as a whole, you know, you can tell is a God-fearing state. Of course, you know, you're gonna run into the ones that aren't, you know, but as far as the state, the state as a whole, yes, like, it's a God-fearing state. But like, it is, like, even in Dallas, from Dallas to getting here, you know, being here in San Antonio, you know, you can tell, you can definitely tell. And one thing too is it's very family oriented here. in the state of Texas as a whole. But we still have a little bit of tweaks when it comes to the family thing. You know, when it comes to other people's stuff, you know, other people's children.
Yeah.
But outside of that, you can definitely tell like this is a God-fearing state. But so I guess my question to you is, how do you like the camera?
How I like the camera, like I said, I love me some new tech. Man, the same way we finding an excuse to drive this right now, it's the same way I find, like, I love technology, guys. Like, I'm a geek, you know what I'm saying? I love Best Buy. You know, it's one of the reasons why, like, I don't know, like, me personally, I would rather, if I could, like, not get my electronics from anywhere else but Best Buy. I'd rather just get my stuff from Best Buy, because Best Buy got that aroma. It has like a smell to it. I don't know how to describe it, but Best Buy just got like a, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they just, I don't know, man. But overall, how I like the camera, I love the ease of use. I love the fact that it has that vlogger in mind. It has that person that's just trying to pick up the camera and vlog in mind, but at the same time, the camera is very versatile. I was trying to tell her, like, yo, I did my research on this joint. Like, it ain't just, you know, like, don't look at it and like belittle a camera with a big old lens on it that look like a big old gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, those is like thousands of dollars worth of, you know, equipment. So like, yeah, like, those are gonna do what it's doing. The selling point of this is like, for this to the camera itself to just like, not including the little stuff that we got with it, because we got the creator kit. The camera itself is $500. $500 should not, under no circumstance, compete. I don't care what you say. They're like, respectfully.
Yeah, because the ZV-E10 is ain't it 5? Like, wasn't our actual camera outside of what we got with it, isn't it like technically like 5 or 6, something like that?
You know, I think so. I think it was 6. I think the camera itself was 6, because I know the lens adds on a dollar sign to it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I believe.
Yeah,
so.
I think we spent anywhere between like 6 to 7, and that was including the lens, the additional lens that we did get with it. So
brace yourself.
Well, we have a goner. I don't know if y'all can see, but she finally went to, I don't know if you can see Mel, but Melody is knocked out. She's slumped. Thank God. Not even gonna hold you. Thank the Lord, because she's been moody.
Very moody.
But I don't know, like, because at first, like, when he was talking to me about it, I still have the thought process of still camera. And it wasn't like to downplay this, but in my head I was like camera. And I feel like because truly that has, like, you know, that's gonna always hold its weight. But when you look, but I told him, I said, but when you pay it, but when you actually look at the Osmo Pocket 3, when you pay it, like, but as you're actually generally paying attention to it, it's way more discreet, it's lighter, you know what I'm saying? It's not heavy or anything like that. You know, it works a lot more, because a lot of the times what ends up happening, you know, with cameras, unfortunately, whether you're going into Target, Walmart, wherever it is, when you have a camera, you know what I'm saying, they be like, oh, you can't record it here. But you can't really hide it. You be trying to be discreet about it, but you generally cannot hide it. But with this, you don't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to worry about it, like, at all. You know what I'm saying? So, because I'm pretty sure eventually, like, you know, we're gonna start probably doing like sit downs in the restaurants and recording in there, and, you know, including that in our videos, because, you know, he's a food person, he loves to eat, so you're probably gonna get a lot of those now. But now we're in a space of where we don't have an excuse to not record. You know, I work from home now. You know, my job allows me to work from home. you know, I do start later on in the day, by the way. I don't think I start work till about 9 o'clock our time anyways, because my company is based out of the West Coast, so I don't have to start work till about 9 o'clock. So
yeah. Oh no.
I give this entire experience a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. I don't know, like, for me, it's I know I said, like, I love tech, but one thing about me with with whatever it is I choose, I always try to choose value, and you know, but what will exceed value or what can compete against value is what I like to call a Swiss Army knife. You know what I'm saying? The jack of all trades. You know what I'm saying? Like, something that can cover all corners at once without diminishing, without diminishing the quality or the effort. You know, I don't know. Like, I just like something that it can kind of play all positions, play all roles, and I feel like that's what that camera is, because there are some people who are streaming or doing podcast setups, and they bought like 12 of them, 5 of them, got one set here,
I'm not gonna hold you, like, because there's a young lady that I personally, connected with on Instagram, and she owns a business. Her business, she pretty much talks to you about like social media, content creation, like all that stuff, but obviously for your business. And when he was pulling up a lot more videos, I had seen her reel pop up, and I said to him, I was like, oh my gosh, I know her, like, he's like, I know her too, and I was like, huh? But and I was like, oh, well, I know her because she does X, Y, and Z. But realistically, a lot of the time she doesn't just do that. She also she does like certain things, like with certain applications and devices and stuff like that she's using. And I seen that she has set this up for her to do like her coaching, like her client calls. And so I haven't said nothing yet, but I'm not gonna hold you. I'm definitely thinking about buying one for that purpose.
Yeah, like it can do anything. It can play whatever position you need it. It don't just look at it like, oh, it's some small little gadget that you use for TikTok. Nah, especially because
and by the way, you can also record reels with it too.
One thing I will say about it is if you're watching, because sometimes there are YouTubers who just vlog with it and they don't know really how to edit, meaning like they don't know how to color grade, do stuff like that, and so it doesn't come out as good as the next person's. You know what I'm saying? So some people will say they bought the camera and it don't look as good as the next person's camera.
Keep talking.
I know. I'm already knowing. But yeah, some people will say they bought it and it's not as good as the next person's footage, or like the person that they watch has it, and that person's footage comes out so much better. Why does mine look so doo-doo? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, well, hold on. To that very point, I was telling her earlier, so there's a setting on it called D-Log M, and that's like, if you record like that, like right now, if I was to not edit but upload the footage the way it is right now, it would look like it was coming from the eyes of a canine. It would just be gray, and there wouldn't really be much colors. However, DJI themselves have a LUT, a color grade filter. I'll put it that way, dumb it down, that you can just download from their own website. So when you record in D-Log M, you can just drag from DJI's website, their color LUT, and drag it over to whatever editing software you're using and paste it over it, and it'll color it for you. And it looks a lot better than just, I don't know, letting the camera record or something. Don't get it twisted. Just using the standard setting, like fresh out the box.
And speaking of, you probably gonna have to turn us up. on the audio.
That's fine. But using the standard setting itself, like fresh out the box, is cool. Sometimes it does look, you know, okay. But there's times when it looks oversaturated, it looks too sharp, it looks cartoony. You don't want that. So yeah, but all in all, I recommend this camera and I recommend this car. Having a blast shooting with our Osmo Pocket 3 in a 2024 long-range all-wheel drive Tesla Model Y. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, and just to check in, so right now after all the driving we did in the Tesla, we're at 59%. So pretty much where we're getting ready to head to, we'll be able to charge over there, right? They have chargers over there, right?
Yeah.
We'll be able to charge over there, and then, but I'm not like, to be honest, you know, because you're also able to see like how many more miles you have left to the battery, right? Because then it'll allow you to see the gas. Jordan has shown me how to even like show me how you can actually get it to show you like the mileage. And technically for the driving that we did for probably about a couple hours today, our car would have been a little bit lower than that.
Yeah.
Our car would have been lower than what it was showing. So like truthfully, we've been talking about it, and you know, we are leaning more towards going ahead and getting the Tesla. Possibly not necessarily getting rid of our car, but if we do, we're probably just going to go ahead and get it, like get something else in its place. I don't know if we're going to do hybrid on that one. You know, that's what we've been going back and forth about, is if we would do a hybrid and then also just do all electric and then do a hybrid, because you still want to at least have a gas car. A long time ago, there was a job that I had, like a company, like a gentleman, the owner that I met, he owns a Tesla, and he basically said that, you know, they own a Tesla, but they still have their gas car. So a lot of the times, a lot of people don't just get rid of their gas cars altogether. You know, you have some people that have straight up Teslas. There's somebody that we did watch, she just has a straight Teslas at her crib. But most people, they don't get rid of their gas cars, and we're going to be like those people. We're not going to get rid of our gas car, because, you know, you just never really know. But to be honest, the Tesla can really take you far. Now, truthfully, will we go on a trip? We would, if this was our car, like, to see what it can do when it comes to taking like road trips and all that stuff. But this is not our car. We are renting it, so we have a cap to how many miles we can, you know, put to the car, like to the vehicle, to the battery. And you know, she can check it. I'm assuming she can go ahead and check that. But all in all, we love it. You know, Judah was like, I'm gonna look for clouds that are shaped like a dino. Like, that's what he pretty much said before we, like, but when we told him that we was coming back, because he wanted to go outside and just run around, because that's what we did the last time. But all in all, like I said, I definitely love the Tesla. Basically, we're working on pretty much what we're pretty much now going to be doing. Like, you know, we're just going to pray and ask God to make sure that this would be the right move for us, and pray that he makes a way out of no way, which we know that he will. So that's pretty much what we're going to do for that.
I do want to say something, add on my last little take. Guys, one thing I will say after and I'm glad I did this, I'm glad that we have that road that we can take to just drive on. I learned something just now. I got used to the whole one pedal driving, but what I will add is that it's helpful in a situation like that. That road we were just taking, it gets swervy, bendy, you know what I'm saying? It get kind of sketchy. You know, you a little bit gotta put on your racing gloves a little bit when you're driving. You know, you cannot take your eyes off the road for a second, because if you ain't dealing with curves, twists, and turns, you either going really high and about to drop really low, or I don't know, man. But what I've come to realize is, first of all, the steering on this thing is solid. solid as a rock. It almost feels BMW-ish. Like the steering wheel does not feel cheap. The steering wheel feels rocky. It feels stiff. Pause. It's solid, but the 1 foot.
Speaking of Hyundai.
But the 1 foot driving, guys, I'm telling you, it kind of helps because think about it, with a gas car, you would have to take your foot off the gas and hover over the brake. You know what I'm saying? So you don't over coast. You know what I'm saying? You don't keep rolling and get yourself into some trouble. You got to brake. With this, I don't have to do that. So when I was sitting there doing all this, you know what I'm saying, swaying side to side, it was cool. I didn't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I need a brake. I didn't have to worry about that because every time I took my foot slightly off the gas, we started slowing down.
Oh my gosh. So guys, this is what I was talking about that it does. In our other video that we recorded today. Can you guys see it? Can you see it? I don't think so. Oh yeah, you can see it. So like this is telling you like the cars that are around you, and then you could see like the lights that you're at, and then look, these are like those little things. I know you probably can't see all of it, but those are like the cars. Like those are the cars that are moving.
And what makes it even funnier is it's literally telling you the type of vehicle. Like it shapes to the kind of vehicle that is in front of you. It's just really funny. I'm not gonna lie.
But, FYI, so you know how you were telling me, oh, just hit this.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you pay attention to the screen, but look, you can still have it do it too.
Okay.
So that's what I've been hitting. When you told me that, I was like, I'm gonna just hit that because I did it the first time.
That's easier.
But we definitely first of all we love the camera. We love the car.
I don't know, guys. Like it just feel like a combo to me. We can't have one without the other. You might as well get the car too. No, you know what I'm saying? Eyebrows. If y'all keep watching them ads, don't skip them ads, and y'all keep tuning in. We might, by the end of the year, you know what I'm saying, be able to grab this. But yeah, I don't know. We having too much fun, guys.
Shoot, or maybe sooner.
Yeah, maybe sooner. We're having way too much fun, guys. I will see y'all. Look, the car, it stopped telling me what to do, man. Every time the light go green, who do you think you are? And then you got the audacity to turn my music down to do that. Like, come on, bro. And one thing, last thing I'm gonna say, because I know I'm yapping a lot, guys. This is a lot. When that light go green, you're gonna be the first one going. It don't matter how much of a slow driver you think you are, it's gonna have you going, bro. Cause even just now, did you notice that we shot from the light? I wasn't even really doing nothing.
The only person that kept up with us is that caddy behind us.
Yeah, cause people in this area, they do drive a little bit sassy. But yeah, now they do. They got an attitude. They a little bit. Zesty with it, and it's kind of annoying. But yeah, man, I ain't really got nothing else to add, nothing else to comment. So with that being said, guys,
we will for sure see you guys in another video. And guess what? If you were like, oh my god, like this was insightful, whatever the case may be, give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know if we're gonna do it, but I know in the description I've been telling y'all, make sure y'all comment on these videos and be the first ones to comment, because at some point we will be doing like shout outs and all kinds of good things. So just make sure you're commenting and you're interacting. Right now it's not like we have anybody monitoring our YouTube. We are the ones that actually do it. When you see a comment, we are actually responding to you. Sometimes we'll put, if it's specifically me or if it's specifically Jordan, like responding, or at least sometimes I do that, not really him, like if he's responding to a comment. But we are paying attention. We are noticing.
It depends. I do it. It depends. Like it depends. If I'm responding to a comment that's like targeting me or talking to me directly, then I will. But a lot of times I don't. But I mean, you can tell we talk different. So you don't know. If you paying attention, you'll definitely know if it's me or if it's her.
Look, guess what? We don't gotta get no gas.
Hey, look at that gas station.
We being petty.
Yeah.
But anyways, y'all, we'll see y'all in another video. Like we said, give this video a like, comment, and subscribe if you was definitely vibing with it. Peace.
Peace.